of January and Tuesday the 24th of January of 2023. What did I do? Well, having come in from the March for Life the night before, I was in the office on the morning of the 23rd, and I did some taping. I had to tape my daily scripture reflection as well as my daily diary. And then I had an administrative phone call in, and I did some meetings with various staff as they were arriving to get them ready for the work of the day. For example, our video editor, to give him footage from the March for Life to edit, and our social media director and others who were here, our political outreach associate. I met with all of them to set them up for the work of the day. And at 10 a.m., I had a phone call with the Trump campaign, and talked about the work of the campaign as it continues to get into place for 2024. At the end of that phone call, I had a meeting with all the staff that went to Washington, D.C. for the March for Life and San Francisco for the Walk for Life, and we did a little debriefing and made some plans for some immediate follow-up activities. And took some phone calls, had a media appointment at 11:30 for about 40 minutes, interview about abortion, about our work, about fatherhood in particular. And after that, I had a lunch meeting with our social media coordinator. Came back from that, had a meeting with our executive director, following up on many, many things. I did some desk work. Among the things I had to cover were, again, postings and deployment of videos and photos from the March for Life, working on data for mailings to our donors and to the bishops, upcoming pastoral team schedule. We have a pastoral meeting on the horizon, and I was working with our team to develop the schedule for that, and also sent out a parish fax, that is a fax to all the Catholic churches in the United States, talking about the Day of Prayer for Legal Protection of the Unborn, which Monday was designated as. Then at 3 o'clock, I had a travel department meeting, talking about upcoming trips that we have to plan for and invitations that I'm accepting. At 4 o'clock, was in the TV studio for a taping of a Right Side Broadcasting Network. After that, our driving crew arrived from Washington, D.C., the crew that had all the Priests for Life materials and our booth, and they were unpacking all their things, so I intersected with them. After that, I did some more desk work and had some dinner right here in my office, and really then was so tired that I just went to sleep early on Monday night. Tuesday the 24th, I was up very early. I got a sufficient amount of sleep and was raring to go in the wee hours of the morning, so I got up, had a lot of desk work to do. Things, for example, relating to upcoming trips, approvals of various mailings, an action alert that I prepared and edited, calling people to call their members of Congress in regard to a bill protecting taxpayer funding from going to abortion. Got that action alert ready. Worked on the schedule of state marches for life that I'll be intersecting with in the coming months. Had to do some work in planning for the pastoral team meeting, various emails with my team and with other pro-life leaders. The abortion report for 2023 that National Right to Life sent out, they do so every year at this time. I did some work in relation to that and getting that out to the attention of the public and of our team. Following up on the March for Life and planning already for the next one, planning for an upcoming election volunteer training meeting, as well as the upcoming meeting of the National Pro-Life Leaders, and taking care of various media appointments. I did work with our team. First of all, we had the briefing at 8:30, and then followed after that, I had to tape a little scripture reflection, and then had a meeting with staff in regard to the location of various video files from these recent days and photos. After that, another meeting with our social media coordinator. After that, another meeting with our travel department, together with our executive director, working on the upcoming trips and flights that have to be booked. After that, I had a meeting with our administrative team, executive director and vice chairman, just doing various follow-up and planning for upcoming activities. After that, I had a radio interview for about 15 minutes. And then I took 2 staff people to lunch every once in a while. I take out 2 by 2 staffers to have some informal time together at lunch. We get to know each other better and encourage them as members of the team. As soon as I got back from that, I had a meeting with one of our data associates about some data that she is preparing for us. After that, did some show prep at my desk and then taped 2 programs in the studio at 3 o'clock for my Praying for America program. And then after that, more desk work and then a meeting with more of our data associates to have the review of some work that they have been doing for our donor survey every year at this time of year when we send out the tax ID statement. In other words, here were your donations for the previous year. We send out a survey about our work, and we finalized that for that upcoming mailing. Then again, I was very tired in the evening, so I had some dinner here, and then I went to bed. So those were the 2 days, January 23rd, 24th, 2023. Thank you for following these daily diaries, and we will continue, as I know you will continue.